Hello, it's Liz Yuille from Old Stables Crafts. How are you on this Friday afternoon? So today is Friday the 3rd of May. It's about 3:30 in the afternoon UK time. This is an unscheduled live, but I have to share the new goodies that have just arrived at Old Stables Crafts HQ. So I don't know if anyone's going to get to see this live or not, doesn't matter either way, but I just had to share. I've had a stimulating couple of days. So in the UK we've got some local elections. Hello Deborah. So yes, in the UK we've got some local elections. So I was working in a polling station yesterday. Today I was counting ballot papers to make sure that we had the right number of ballot papers for the people that have voted. Tomorrow I get to then sort them into piles for each of the candidates. So it's a fairly mundane old day, but hey. Hello, yeah, I'm glad too. Hello Stephanie from Spring, Texas. Hello Audrey. I really didn't expect anybody to be here, but this is great. So I expedited my order from the new catalogue. Mostly it's paper for the paper shares, but I have got some stamp sets, some bundles, some embellishments, some punches, various bits and pieces, and I thought I would share them with you because we're away back end of next week, so I expedited so that I knew it had arrived and didn't arrive while we were away, because that can be dreadful. So let me flip the camera down and we'll have a look. I'm going to do papers first. So huge pile of papers. So this is basically all of the designer series paper that is new to the catalogue, as opposed to those that have carried over. There's quite a few carryovers this time. So in no particular order other than the order in which I got them out of the box so I can put them back in. Actually, I'm going to do the 6x6s second, and there is logic because it's the 12x12s can go into the box first. So this is Frames and Flowers Specialty Designer Series paper. Now this is a combination of patterned paper and die cuts. I have no idea what it's going to look like when I get it out, but I'm going to keep it that way up because I suspect some of these might fall out. So let's have a look. So I think we get 3 sheets of pattern paper. Maybe. We'll find out. What does it say? Shall I read what it actually says? So we get 6 sheets. It doesn't say how we do it. Anyway, Early Espresso, Granny Apple Green, Garden Green, Lost Lagoon, Old Olive, Pink Petal, Pretty Peacock, Pumpkin Pie, Shaded Spruce and Soft Seafoam. Haven't seen Soft Seafoam in a pattern paper for a while. So we've got this lovely floral with these are little flowers on the other side. What I would call a ditzy flower. Foliage with, this is mottled. I don't think it shows that it's mottled, but that's mottled. Then, so that's 2 sheets. These are die cut, but they're, so there's a border piece and 6 kind of like fronts, but we've got frame, 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 piece, 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 and they are white on the other side. So this is another piece of pattern paper, keeping the die cuts separated. Not a bad idea. So this is sort of chevron-y paper on the back. Hello Shaz! I hope you're feeling reasonably okay. So lots of die cut pieces, and you get, ooh, are they the same? They're sort of the same, but they're in a different layout, which is odd. So they're not the same. So what I've said for people who are doing the paper share is that you'll get a selection of these, because we've got crescents, we've got frames, more frames. This is a piece with a square there in the middle to take something. We've got little bits of foliage, a huge crescent. These are going to be great for scrapbooking, just saying. I'm going to split those over, so I'm going to put these so that they're sandwiched between bits of paper, methinks. So again, this has got a banner across, frame, frame, really, really useful. So good for cards, good for scrapbooking, which is very exciting. We are told, and I'm not sure it's coincidental, but it might be, we're told that we're going to get more scrapbooking. close to my heart, which was another American papercraft company, have closed, and their equivalent of demonstrators have come over, or they've been offered to come over to Stampin' Up. They do scrapbooking, so we're going to get more scrapbooking. Nice soft colours indeed. You're improving. Good. I'm so pleased, Shaz. So that is frames and flowers, and that makes sense, bearing in mind there were lots of frames and lots of flowers. This is, and I thought I'd opened it, but I haven't, Country Lace. So there's a mega bundle that's got 2 stamp and die bundles and 2 paper 12 by 12s. This is one of them. So it's the one with the bird house in. I like the cutouts. Yes, I like cutouts, Deborah. So this is Country Lace colours. Basic beige, misty moonlight, petal pink, and smoky slate. It's a really soft. Again, this is going to be great for scrapbooking if you like a solid that isn't plain as your background, like me. So this is denim with petal pink, and the pattern is fairly similar the whole way through. So it's this sort of, it's more of a broderie anglais than a lace. So a stripe with broderie anglais. This looks like soft sea foam, but it's not. I suppose it's basic beige. Okay, which does have a green tinge to it. So more broderie anglais, denim, but this time in beige. More of that kind of broderie anglais look. More again, so again beige broderie anglais with smoky slate. This is a circle in Pretty in Pink. Just about see that. And then on the other side we've got this stripe, and then this is more broderie anglais with another very subtle stripe. So that's Country Lace. Very pretty. I have to say I did order quite a lot of that because for scrapbooking ... I suppose we ought to look at Country Wood next. This I have cut into, so this is my open pack. This is Basic Beige, Basic Grey, Crumb Cake, Early Espresso, Grey Granite, Misty Moonlight, Pecan Pie, Petal Pink, Pool Party, Smoky Slate, and Wild Wheat. So a lot of the colours, there are only 4 colours in the lace, but the colours do overlap. So, let's take that out, or put it in rather. So I think I've got a sheet of all of the patterns, so let's start at the back. So it is all wood patterns. So grey, this is Wild Wheat and grey, this is lovely. This is like a kind of weathered, this is like whitewash that's then been rubbed back. Love this. I love a wood grain. This is beautiful dark Early Espresso with this planking on the other side. It's just the most, for me, this is beautiful paper. So again, this is like paint that's been flaked off or rubbed back. Nice background. If you do blog posts, Instagram, Facebook, that sort of thing, some of these would be great as a background for your photography. So yes, this is a lovely stripe, and then blue crackled wood. So that's those 2. As I say, they come in a mega bundle. Now this comes with something else, and I think it's that. So let's do, I may not be right, but anyway. So this is Unbounded Beauty. It's not that one. I know which one it is. So this is Unbounded Beauty. Again, it's an open pack I've got. Colours are Berry Burst, Calypso Coral, Peach Pie, Petunia Pop, Pretty in Pink, Pretty Peacock, Shy Shamrock, and Summer Splash. So it's got 1, 2, 3. It's got all of the new in colours. The paper pack is amazing, Shaz. It's gorgeous. So just a kind of mottly background with more mottle on the other side. Petunia Pop, Floral, Shy Shamrock, I think. That may be a mix of Shy Shamrock and Summer Splash with this floral on the other side. For me, this is the side I would use. Pink, pretty in pink with white floral, foliagey, florally sort of, little ditzy bits. Petunia Pop stripe with, again, this is the same or very similar pattern to this one, but in different colours. This is the same as this one, but in different colours. And then this is the main one that's on the front. So that is Unbounded Beauty. Again, really nice. This one goes with, yes, Thoughtful Journey. So Thoughtful Journey is 6x6. It's Berry Bliss, Blackberry Bliss, Boho Blue, Cajun Craze, Calypso Coral, Lost Lagoon, Misty Moonlight, Mossy Meadow, Peach Pie, Petunia Pop, Pool Party, Pretty Peacock, and Wild Wheat. And these are sort of scenes. So these are thistles with this Blackberry Bliss, yes, sort of mottle. Then we've got this, which is beautiful. It's like a sunrise or a sunset. Some of these backgrounds, let's see if I can take this out and get it back in again. So let's take a look at these properly. So thistles with this on the other side. Some of them, depending on which way up you have them, would depend on how you could use them. But I've used this one on a card already, and I used it as a kind of sunrise. And this is the other side. This is ideal for cutting in half and doing like a slim line with this on the other side. This looks like, to me, this looks like the sea, and you could put stuff on it. Just got this paper yesterday. Don't have ideas for it yet, but it's so pretty. It is Kay. Hello, Kay. Then we've got this one, which is more wintry, with this, which looks like frost. It's beautiful. It's as if you put salt on ink. Again, this is a cut in half, but it's not the same pattern. It's a different pattern. Again, beautiful. You can have it whichever way up you want it. So that's that. Again, this you can have either way up. So you could have it as a seascape with the sunrise, or you could have it as like a forest with the sunrise above it and clouds. And this is on the reverse. This is Wild Wheat. Then we have this, which is sort of like clumps of grass. It's like a sand dune with the sky, and then this on the other side. So it's almost that, not, but it's almost like this is the same as this, but this has got the pattern on it, the grass on it. Then we've got this again. I would cut that down the middle probably and do a half and a slim line, half and half. These are beautiful. I just wish they were 12 by 12. Just saying. Again, more grass, and this beautiful, again, could be a sky. This one, this is more of a forest rather than a sand dune. So many options, absolutely, Shaz. Beautiful, Lost Lagoon, I'm guessing, if it's in it. And then this one which is on the front with this as the reverse. So that is that lot. It's beautiful. It's only 6 by 6. And I do like 12 by 12. But, you know, you can't have it always. Gosh, I've even managed to get it back in, nearly. So that's that, which I will put to one side for the moment because I want my 12 by 12s in the box first. This is Thoughtful Designs specialty paper. You get one each of the sheet, so you get the different colours. So we've got Cajun Craze, Calypso Coral, Lost Lagoon, Misty Moonlight, Mossy Meadow, Petunia Pop, Pretty Peacock, and Wild Wheat. Sorry, I've spent the day counting to 10, and anything else is not possible at the moment. But this, can you see, it's got like a pearl foil, if you can have pearl foil, and it's beautiful ombre, so pinkish into a kind of coral. Then we've got like a mauve into a blue. I'm thinking that's Cajun Craze into a coral. This is Mossy Meadow into maybe Wild Wheat up there. This one is beautiful. So kind of aqua tones. It's just beautiful. Beautiful. bowl. So that is that one. So thoughtful designs. Yes, I'm having to learn all these new names, but I'm not doing very well. This is the Take to the Sky, Boho Blue, Copper Clay, Mossy Meadow, Night of Navy, Smoky Slate. Not yet open. So this has got cut aparts. Love a cut apart. Can you tell I'm a scrapbooker? So we have this cut apart with tags down here, and some layers. Biplane. There's lots of biplanes in here, so let's have a look. So with this is like, so my grandfather was a World War One pilot. So this is the sort of thing that he would have been looking down on probably, or you know. So it's like hills, with biplanes. They're actually quite pretty, if a plane can be pretty. Check with clouds. These look like riveted pieces, small riveted pieces. And more planes. Just a little hand-drawn crosshatch, so it's like a fabric with maps. And it is a map, so this is the United Kingdom, Ireland, the United States. But this map, interestingly, this map looks like, almost like here be dragons, you know, falling off the edge. It's not quite, but close. Another check with more planes. And this one again is a map. And is it a map of anywhere that I can tell? Not so as you'd know. Oh yes, Australia is here. So this would be the Indian Ocean, etc. I'm guessing. So I can't see Sri Lanka anywhere, but anyway. And then the cut apart. So the cut apart is on the back or the front of this map. So that's that one. But something for the men. So this one I actually got as a prize patrol. It's Mediterranean Blooms. It is Balmy Blue, Boho Blue, Cajun Craze, Daffodil Delight, Early Espresso, Garden Green, Lemon Lolly, Night of Navy, Old Olive, Peach Pie and Pumpkin Pie, and is gorgeous. Gorgeous. So the back is like Delft pottery. Hello, Julie. So yeah, Delft, it's like Delft pottery. So oranges with flowers, and strangely oranges, you do get orange trees that are in blossom and in fruit at the same time, which I always thought was very weird. But more intense. This one's a little tiny little pattern, but really nice. This time lemons, spot the thing that I fussy cut. More Delft, and it's different lemons. No, the same lemons. Bigger pattern with just the blossom. Really pretty, this one. More with lots of lemons. And then finally, almost like tiles with this orange and lemon pattern on the front. Again, really lovely, really zingy, which, you know, it's lemons, it's citrus fruit. So this is the Glimmer Paper in each of the new in colours. Oh, thank you, Shaz. She says, please can you show your support for Liz by giving the live a thumbs up and sharing the live with your crafty friends. Make sure you are subscribed to the channel and hitting the bell. Thank you, Shaz. Shaz is lovely. We had this is going to be famous last words because we haven't for a while. We had some trolls on our lives for a while, and Shaz, bless her, volunteered to be a moderator. So she takes things down for me during lives if there's someone that we really don't want on. She's not on my team or anything. She's just a really nice person. So we've got Shy Shamrock. The oranges kind of remind me of they are very like the Yuille Peach. It's a similar look, probably the same artist. So Shy Shamrock, Summer Splash. I mean, look at this paper. This is just gorgeous. Pretty in pink. And it's sealed glitter paper. It's not going to shed. Petunia Pop. And if you look at the Petunia Pop, can I get it so you can look at the Petunia Pop and the, yes. So the Petunia Pop is quite a lot more violet than the pink. And then this is the Peach Pie. So that is those. Well, those are they, however it goes. That's that. This is that kind of, this one baffled me a little. This is called To the Market, and there is a bundle that goes with it. Not buying it, just saying, not buying it. It's not my cup of tea. But you can use some of these in the attention shoppers if you want. Colours are Blackberry Bliss, Garden Green, Pecan Pie, Pumpkin Pie, and Real Red. Do we have to have 3 PP pies? Because we've got Pecan, Peach, and Pumpkin now. Important to support one another. Oh, Deborah Shaz is wonderful. Julie's saying she looks gorgeous and love the colours. Indeed. So we've got a plaid with shopping baskets on the back. I can just about get my head around this, and we have got one that is recycle, reuse, etc. This is a it's got little crosses. You can just about see. Yeah, not for me this one either, Shaz. Tomatoes, because you want plum or vine tomato paper. Another plaid. Actually, do you know what? The reverse sides, quite good for men. It's my only positive on this. And would be quite good for scrapbooking. If you've done a hike in mountains or something, that would work, the reverse side. This is florals. I can get my head around that. Bouquets. I can do that one. So this is a little spot with ditzy on the other side. Wood grain with, ooh, that's interesting, but floral on the other side. Small flower with the vegetables. The reason I went ooh is because one of the stamp sets is Fields in Bloom, which looks remarkably like that. So if you wanted to stamp and have a background that was kind of tying in, that would work. Anyway, we'll come on to stamp sets and things in a minute. I haven't gone mad this time. I need to be a little bit frugal. We all need to be a little bit frugal sometimes. So this is Wildly Flowering, Crumb Cake, Early Espresso, Misty Moonlight, Moody Mauve, Mossy Meadow, and Wild Wheat. Again, not one that I'm lyrical about, but we can't all like everything rather. I mean, it's not bad. This one I quite like, but some of them, I'm not a great fan of Moody Mauve. Just getting it out there. And yeah, not sure. Like this isn't too bad. Yeah. That's not too bad. Not sure about that. This I quite like. It's this big pattern I'm just not convinced by. Quite, Shaz. Yeah, I have the shopping trolley because of Michaela. It's her fault. She used this as well with that shopping trolley. This is like a kind of calico. Now, what do you call calico in the States? It's not Hessian. Anyway, that. Burlap. That's the word I'm looking for. It's not bad. It's not at the top of my list of items to get. But you're right, Shaz. When we see what Michaela does with it, we'll all go, oh my God, it's gorgeous. Right, so that can now go in the box. So you will probably have already seen the new colour family patterns, but just in case. So these are the in colours, but the colour families all have the same patterns. So I'll take Petunia Pop, I think, because it's just an easier colour to see. So you've got dots or circles really on one side with this pattern on the other, and then you have a stripe with a floral on the other, and it comes in, and it'll say it's the Colour Family DSP. It's quite pretty actually this year. Sometimes it's a bit meh, but these ones I think are quite pretty. So that's that. Right, Lily Pond Lake. Not convinced by Lily Pond Lake. Anyway, Balmy Blue, Granny Apple Green, Grey Granite, Peach Pie, Pretty Peacock, Pretty in Pink, lots of peas. So, actually I'll take it off. Let's just take it off. So, these are like midges. So I sang in May morning on 1st of May. And for the first time ever, apparently, we were surrounded by midges. And we all ended up with midgie bites, which was not great fun. But anyway, so that looks like a swarm of midges. Audrey will be able to tell you all about midges, because in Scotland you get a lot of them. That one's okay. It's just that I'm just, as a sweet, I'm just not convinced that this is quite my thing. Not quite my fun. But that's fine. We can't all like everything. This is okay. I like the B sides with bulrushes on the A side. I think it's a bit of a bright, clashy, but not. This is kind of like pastel bright. Can you have bright pastel? Anyway, and the ducks are a bit cartoony for me. That's okay, I guess. But I'm not great with seam paper. That's part of my problem. Fishes with more seams. Stripe with frogs and fish. That fish is really high out of the water. Why put midges on DSP? Absolutely, Audrey. I mean, seriously, they're awful. It's just a weird colour scheme, I think. That's my problem. This is just a kind of mushy background. The fish actually aren't too bad. It's the ducks I have a problem with. Lily pads. That's all right. It's like a little chevron with more of these weird coloured ducks. Gingham with more weird coloured ducks. We do, Shaz. We do indeed have very similar taste. I mean, I can do cute, but there's cute and there's this. These are not the same. These are so not the same. And you will realise that I can do cute when we look at the stamp sets. So that's that paper. Now this one, this was quite an interesting one. So this one was in Prize Patrol. I didn't get it, but it was in Prize Patrol. And one of my sideline, Sylvia Lawrence, who is the most amazing crafter in the world and a really lovely person, she got this and she went, but it's not my thing, because it's got, if I flick through it, look at this side, it's all very big, bold patterns. And I said, but look at the other side, Sylvia, and she's in love with it now. So Balmy Blue, Berry Burst, Blueberry Bushel, Coastal Cabana, Crushed Curry, Daffodil Delight, Granny Apple Green, Lemon Lime Twist, Melon Mambo, Petunia Pop, Pretty in Pink, Pumpkin Pie, Real Red, Shaded Spruce, and Shy Shamrock. Probably be easier to tell you what colours aren't in it. So we have this check with a rainbow on the back. Sam Hammond, take note. It's rectangular check, if you can have such a thing. This I like. Splodges with more kind of rainbow-esque on the back. So a starburst, but in pinks and purples and blues, with this on the back. To say, it was when Sylvia looked at the back that she decided she did quite like it after all. Green splodges with a diagonal ombre. Yeehaw gingham. There was a certain craft TV presenter who used to shout that whenever there was a gingham being shown. How funny. I think the ducks are aimed for the kids rather than the adults. You're probably right, Julie. But, yeah. This is a larger check with... I love these backgrounds. I mean, I don't dislike the fronts, but the backs are gorgeous. So more rectangles. These backs are just beautiful. Another starburst with an ombre back. Larger splodges with more of that lovely watercolory background. Larger squares with... This is nearer to the Thoughtful Journey effect. More big splodges with very bright on the back. And the final starburst with bright on the back. So that is that paper. I do like it. I like the backs and the fronts. So that one I like. Apart from the fact I would like it even more if it was 12 by 12. So one of my team, who is over in Germany, she always says, what's the point of 6 by 6? Because you can only get one card front out of it. She has a point, although it does work really well on note cards. Right, on our standard size note cards. So embellishments. Lots and lots of embellishments. Let's get them so they're the right size. So these are adhesive backed dappled dots. This is my May thank you gift. So anyone who shops with me in May uses the host code and places a £45 order, we'll get a pack of these. Really lovely. Couldn't tell you what the colours are, but pretty. I'm guessing pretty in pink. Peach Pie and Pebble Path, maybe. These are gorgeous. These are iridescent faceted gems, but they're not quite how I was... We've had iridescent faceted gems before, but can I get the light to pick it up more or less? So they're cut into, so there's like a diamond pattern in the middle, but they're gorgeous. They're not showing up as well on camera as they are in person. They are beautiful. The in colour resin dots you've probably seen already because they were on a pre-order, but in colour resin dots. These are called adhesive backed textured dots. We really haven't been particularly inventive with the names of some of these, but you know. So you get 2 sizes and they've got like a stippled effect. So this is polling clerk injury. I was taking down the polling booth at about 10:10 last night and managed to trap my finger between 2 pieces and it just pinched. It's quite painful. But yeah, polling clerk. Polling clerk finger. These are called, these are the 2023 to 25 opaque sparkle dots. So Moody Mauve, Boho Blue, Copper Clay, Wild Wheat and Pebble Path. Not convinced that that is Wild Wheat, but hey, come on, focus! Just about. Yes, it was quite painful at the time. Now it's just kind of in an awkward place because it's right on, it's there. I mean, there obviously, but it's right on that bit of flesh that you bend all the time. Adhesive back dots for days. Okay, interesting name. So you get the garden green as well. I'm thinking these go with the pond. Yes, it was very much an ouch, Julie. But those, not convinced by these. But I like them. I mean, they're good. It's nice to have some green. Can probably use some of it for Christmas. I'm getting beeped. Don't know why. But anyway, I did. Don't care. These are transparent adhesive backed dots and are These are actually quite beautiful. They're like opalescent. They're not opal, but they've got that kind of opalescence to them. So we'll get through these, then we'll be on to stamp sets and bundles. So these are adhesive backed pearl trio. Why do some of them open at the top and some of them at the bottom? I mean, seriously. These are quite pretty. Again, they're not showing up beautifully on screen. I think they're... How do I store my embellishments? I will show you. Like that. So this was one of those, it was a celebration tin that we had a few years back, and I just store them in their packets in no particular order, and when I'm looking for something I just look through them. I mean, I quite often do that on camera. I'll go, I know I've got them in here somewhere. These again, opal round assortment. These are beautiful. These go with the Mediterranean, so like the fruit, but they are beautiful. And again, not showing up well on camera, but they are beautiful. They've got a little sparkle in them. But yes, very pretty. 2 sizes of each of 3 colours. Those you'll have seen before. They're their 2024 to 26 in colour shimmer gems. These are adhesive backed metallic gems. Now, you may notice that I didn't buy the things that go with the aircraft. They didn't float my boat particularly. But these are like rhinestones, but they're in, I think it's rose gold, gold and silver, but it may be copper, gold and pewter. I don't know, but in 2 sizes. So that's those. So those are all of the embellishments. And to be honest, Shaz, I kind of don't separate out retired from current in my embellishments. You've got only 4 of those tins. I have a lot. Lots and lots of those tins because they're useful for all sorts of things. The only additional ribbon that I got, because I've already got the others, is this one, which is called Iridescent Striped Trim. So it's white. Can I find something black that will work? It's... Can you see it's got a stripe, an iridescent stripe down it? And it's got that kind of slightly green tinge to it. They had blue and white, but it was before my time, I think, those tins. But yeah, so that's that one. The others we've already had. There aren't a lot of new ribbons this time. Right, so I've already shown you Fields in Bloom. This is a photopolymer stamp set because you stamp the flowers and the foliage separately, plus there's a little bouquet, a hummingbird and some clouds. Penciled Pear, which I just loved. I know I'm weird sometimes. Thanks for being you, it's your day, and just a note. The idea behind these is that you'd use watercolour on with them, and it's red rubber. Not all full of adhesive gems. One would like to think not. Hello, Super Smitsky. Round we go. So this is the round we go. Happy birthday. This is your day, year, month. Happiest birthday to, from, time to celebrate, to you, hip hip hooray. And then these extra bits. Photopolymer. And the dies that go with them are these. So you can make, it is just one sheet, you can make rosettes. So you've got outline dies for the 2 stamped rosettes, and then you've got other bits to make up your rosette, and this is what you die cut to make your rosette up with, and I would think you probably need 2 for each rosette, but I love a rosette. And one of my team, so every quarter I do a draw for my team to win a bundle of their choice, and for last quarter this is the one that was chosen, but this is mine, she's got her own. Friends for Life, so excited for you, thank you for being a love you, miss you, best, friend, wishes, thinking of you, hi, happy birthday, hearts, foliage, splodge, love a splodge. And the dies, heart. So we've got an outline of a heart, which is like this drawn heart, and this is photopolymer. Foliage, and then you've got a die that does friend and friend, more hearts, and a splodge. So, but it's a splodge die. So that's, I mean, that's quite a different set of dies. I've not seen anything quite like that for a while. So that's Friends for Life. This one may surprise you. Rest, Relax and Enjoy. Now I saw this one and the samples in the catalogue and just had to buy it. And it is photopolymer, it's very small, it's a very good price point. So Rest, Relax, Enjoy, Treat Yourself, and you've got all the different lids that can go on your bottles. Foliage, that looks like a carnation, and then there's a flame there as well. So you could do like a tea light, so you could put, or if you can have a flame in your bottle. Then we have, right, I have got more for floral stamp sets than you could shake a stick at. So I've got the Spotlight on Nature dies, but not the stamps, and the dotted circles at 3D embossing folder, because they go together. So all of these are separate dies. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, but there's more. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And so you've got these ones are like the radiating stitches. And you've got those in 1, 2, 3, 4 sizes. Then you've got these little, like, it's like a sort of small fleur-de-lis in 1, 2, 3, 4 sizes. And then you've got this stitched in 4 sizes as well. But you can use them with this, which is this enormous 3D embossing folder. Just saying. Just saying. So you can use them as for frames, or you can use them for full circles. So that's that. Another one that may surprise you, but I loved it, from the samples in the catalogue. So From Our Home to Yours. Thank you for your hospitality and home sweet home. It's the nearest we're going to get to a welcome to your new home, I think. Red rubber, and you've got a set of terraced houses. You've got a house with a porch on it, a tree, just some lines. So, yeah. I would say heat embossing and watercolouring. Now, I did say I can do cute on occasions, so I warn you, it's a photopolymer stamp set, Sweet Peas. It just made me smile. So we've got You Make Me Happy, Welcome Sweet Pea, Hello Grum Pea, Happy Birthday, and we've got all of these peas, and it just made me smile, and sometimes that's what you need. So Sweet Peas. This one was a kind of given, my small business, so lots of thank yous. So we've got thanks, made with love, shop local, for being an amazing customer, for supporting my small business, handmade for you, you've got great taste, thanks, your support deserves a big thank you for your order, thank you. So it's a thank you set that is aimed at small businesses, but it's not exclusively for small businesses. So we've got a parcel and we've got a bag, and some hearts and a little tag, but it is just a photopolymer stamp set. So if you want lots of thank yous, that is for you. 2 bundles. Now these are interesting. I mean, they're not really. I mean, you know, they are just stamps and things. But you will see in the catalogue that there are 2 bundles where you get a choice of either dies or love the peas. Yes, Audrey, they are so sweet. So you get a choice of either a punch or dies. And I spoke, when I was in Rotterdam, I spoke to Corrie Hancock, who is head of marketing, or product, can't remember which. Anyway, very senior member of staff. I said, why? Because you can... So the Labelled with Love bundle you can have with a punch, because that's the label, or you can get 3 dies that are that. And that's the same price. So you can either have 3 dies or 1 punch, same price. Or the Keeping Tabs, you can have the punch or 1 die, and the die version is cheaper. And they've done it so that they can see whether people are buying punches because they're convenient, or whether actually if they're given a die or 3 dies, whether that would be more popular. I think it's going to, their results are going to get skewed, because as a demonstrator who does kits, I'll go for a punch every time. Because for me to punch things out ready for a kit, I'm just going punch, 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 punch. If I'm using a die, I've got to crank the thing through. Anyway, so that's why, if you're curious as to why there is that option, that's why. Let me just get rid of those and we'll look at these. So we've got Keeping Tabs, Happy Holidays. Okay. For you, happy birthday, hello friend, congratulations, my list with sympathy, notes menu to do, thank you. Heart with lines. Then this is 1 stamp. So it's this 1 stamp, but you get dots on one side of the punch and just half dots on the other side. So you get this, you get an open space with dots on one side. Same with this, so you've got floral and then an open space with the dots round. And again, the hash with an open space. So, yes, photopolymer with a punch. Needless to say, I would get the punch. Shaz is a punch person. I love a punch. Love a punch. Labelled with love, to from, happy birthday, just for you, thanks friend, enjoy today, you are loved. And then we've got a floral with a foliage that go together, butterflies that go together, parcels, single parcel. This you can stamp over your parcel, so it makes your parcel have pattern paper. And then obviously the label. And I went for the single punch rather than the 3 dies option. Audrey has 3 plastic kitchen sink basins full of your punches I bought when I was with SU. Yeah, I mean, some of the punches I get rid of. I keep a lot. Anything that's a label, I've got all the circle dies, the circle punches that they've ever made, or certainly since I've been a demo, that they've made. But yeah, I love a punch. Love a punch. They are so quick. So that is my haul. And we are, how long in? Quite a long way in. Can't see what the timing is. Quite a long way. Oh, I can. 48 minutes in. So yes, there you go. That is my haul. I hope you enjoyed it. So, yeah. Thank you very much indeed for joining me today. Let me go back to face. Yay. So yes, thank you very much for joining me today. As I say, unscheduled. So, you know, but I just thought I'm back early from the verification, so why not? Love the punches and keep all of them. Almost all of them, I think you're saying. Sorry, I have something that goes over the end of it. A lot of them, yes. No, you're very welcome, Shaz. I just thought it would be fun. I was never on any of the sales sites, so never got rid of any. Fair enough. I've done eBay for quite a few things. I'm actually going to do Facebook for quite a lot of my retired stuff, of which there is quite a lot. I found a pack of soft succulent card, full pack, sealed. And I noticed on one of the de-stash sites, someone was desperate for soft succulent. So I messaged them and said, did you ever get your soft succulent? I want it. So it went. So yeah. So I was happy to tell my husband that I have sold some stuff since the change of catalogue. one pack of very old paper. Anyway, thank you very much indeed. If you found that interesting, helpful, fun, whatever, a thumbs up is always appreciated. If you don't already subscribe and would like to, you can do that in the bottom right hand corner. There. It's what I see is what you see. It's weird. So there is where the button should be. I will put this as a replay when we've gone. But if you're watching on replay and have any questions or comments, you can leave those below the description bar and I will get back to you. Good. I'm glad, Audrey, that you enjoyed seeing the new stuff. So thank you very much indeed. I'm going to go and make myself a cup of tea because I think I deserve one after my quite long day yesterday and today. And I will see you again very soon. For those of you who have ordered product shares, do you know what? I'm taking this weekend off. I said I'd hope to get them out by the 16th. Do you know what? I hope to get them out by the 16th. Just saying. It's not the 16th yet. And I have got a class kit to get out first. So just so you know. Right. Thank you very much indeed. And I will see... Oh, hello, Lorna, and goodbye. I will see you all again Tuesday live. I have already recorded my Simple Stamping Saturday for tomorrow. So that's all done. And I will see you live, hopefully, on Tuesday. Until then, bye for now. Right, I think I can leave that as it is. I do.